Hey everybody, welcome to FP GEAR GAB on FUSIONpresents. My name's Aridonis, I'm your host. This show's where we talk about gear and instruments and musicians and how all those things come together and what makes them cool. Today we're talking about Stratocasters, probably the most iconic guitar of all time, I think. They have been a super important part of guitar history and will be an important part of the guitar future. And we're here with our buddy Zach Saunders, and he is going to play some Strats for us. How you doing, Zach?
I'm doing really well, actually. I got this beautiful Strat here.
Yes, we got two Strats today. They are from the Fender Vintera series. We got a 50s and a 60s modified. So first things first, let's probably just hear a couple of the sounds out of this guitar. Sure. So flip it all the way back into the bridge position. That's position 1 on a Strat. There's 5 positions on a Strat typically. And let's just hear a little bit of this pickup.
Sure.
We love that. So yeah, that's just the back pickup on the guitar, and that's like a classic Strat sound, super quacky, super bright. Let's go through the next one. That's position 2. That's the middle and bridge pickup. Let's hear what that sounds like.
Sure.
So that's those two pickups together do a cool thing where they cancel out a little bit of the hum, which, you know, if you're playing super loud or distorted or something, we really like to hear. We also like how they kind of interact with each other in a way that gives it a really spanky kind of sound. Let's hear just the middle pickup, position 3.
Let's see. Position 3.
Yeah.
Even I learned something new there. I didn't know that. This was the whatever pickup in the whatever spot.
Yeah.
That one. No. Yeah. Have you ever done that where you're just like, that one? Lost.
Yeah.
I'm a professional, I swear.
we can tell.
Honestly, I felt like that'd be more appropriate on the 60s than the 50s.
Yeah.
But still, maybe on the 50s I'll go. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Let's hear position 4. So that's the middle and neck for those of you that are, you know, paying attention to how this seems to be working.
So warning, I am going to plug my song because this riff I'm going to play is from a song that I wrote. So
yeah, beautiful. That's beautiful. That's what's that song called?
Oh, it's a song. It's called "The Thought of You." It's on Spotify. Zach Saunders.
Zach Saunders. We'll have links all down below where you can find that because that's beautiful. Let's hear the last position, just the neck.
Oh yeah, you got to do like.
Super buttery sounding. Yeah. So yeah, that one's got the Fender 50s single coils in it, which is kind of their take on the best 50s pickups you could get for a Strat. And let's get it switched over to the other guitar.
Yeah.
I will mute you. We love this amp. It's the Fender Tone Master Deluxe. We got it hooked up direct into the board with just a little bit of reverb on it for those of you paying attention at home, you know, just so you're like, what amp are you using? We like it because you can just plug it in straight, mute it when we're switching guitars.
Oh, this one feels so good.
Yeah. So that's the Vintera 60s Modified, which was like, what if you had a super awesome Fender 60s Strat that had some mods done to it? And we'll talk a bit about those. But first, let's hear the bridge pickup. All right, we'll get to the button. There we go.
Yeah, that sounded. There we go.
Yeah. Sneak peek.
Great.
Yeah, they're a little bit hotter.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, let's hear position 2 on this one.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that one's a little bit quackier, I find, from the other guitar. Yeah, that's a bit odd. Let's hear position 3.
Sure.
Yeah.
Actually, this wouldn't be a good one to do. Let's see it.
How do you like the neck on this one?
Oh, this neck is awesome.
Yeah.
I love the shape of it. It's a little bit. I don't know technical terms.
Yeah,
but it's a little bit flatter. So I like how I can have big hands, but I can just really wrap my hand around it. You know.
Yeah, it's also and the radius on that one is a little bit flatter.
Yeah.
So it's 9.5 versus this one I think is 7.25, which is kind of like the vintage spec. This one's a little bit flatter, so people tend to like it more for like chords and that sort of stuff. So people tend to naturally go for more like rhythm playing when doing stuff like this, you know. But at the end of the day, it's kind of all about, you know, what shape your hands are. Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah. So let's hear position 4 on this one.
Position 4.
Yeah.
Okay, now I gotta do some.
I love how much more mids there are on these pickups for whatever reason. They're a little bit hotter, and they just give you they tend to go into the amp a little bit harder, so when you're running this guitar really dirty, I bet it would really dig it. But yeah,
if you had like a nice I don't know, drive or...
yeah, exactly. Something kind of boosting it a bit. Let's hear that last pickup.
Sure. Position 5.
Position 5, I believe. Yeah.
Life of a musician, we learn something new every day.
Yeah.
I've been playing guitar for like a long time. I didn't know that you can name these.
No,
like
they're numbered. Yeah.
It makes sense. You count everything.
Yeah.
You don't know how to count? Okay. What should I play?
I love that gets that sound on its own is the kind of thing where it's like, if I was just gonna go do just singing and playing, that's the kind of sound I would want. Something that's kind of, because I sing in a pretty high register, so having that much low end in a sound, you know, you can kind of just build a whole show off of just a sound like that and a voice, which is really cool. Yeah. And here's another little bonus thing, because this is the 60s Modified. This is the modified part. So if you put it back into position 1, and then click the volume knob in there, that's the Fender S1 switch.
Can you see it?
And yeah.
Get a little close up of it.
Yeah,
just a little button here.
Button.
Let's see. Let's see if I can position it right there. It's in the corner.
Boop.
It's an awesome little button right there.
Yeah. All that's
From
doing.
the future, man.
Yeah. All that's doing is it's like a whole new sort of Strat world that we've just entered. So it took the bridge pickup in position 1, and then with the S1 switch, it adds in the neck pickup. So now you have a whole brand new sound. So let's hear what that sounds like.
So I'm gonna play the same thing I just played. Just hear it sounds different. So
That's rad, right? Yeah, it just adds that extra top end from the bridge pickup, and then you're like, it's like, what else do you need? It's like fire your bass player, fire your violin player. You're like, I got the S1 switch. So put it in position 2, and now we have all 3 pickups engaged. So it's going to be a little bit quacky from the middle pickup, nice low end from the top bridge, the neck pickup, and then really spanky from the bridge pickup. So let's hear that same thing, but with all 3 pickups. I like that. I like that. How do you like the trem on that one?
It's good, man. It's just right there. It doesn't take. It listens to me.
Yeah.
You don't have to fight it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's kind of that's the other main difference between the 50s and the 60s is that one's got a 2-point trem, whereas that's a 6 screw. The 6 screw is kind of the classic. So if you're used to a Strat being really kind of, it's a little stiffer, I find, just because there's more screws on it and there's less friction going on with just the 2 screws. So I find it can be a little bit easier to kind of just gently go into it.
All right, this is the perfect riff for it. There we go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
butter.
See, the Black Keys did it with a pedal, but you're just like, no, I will engage this.
Man, I learned that when I was like 16. I didn't have money for a pedal.
Yeah. Ain't nobody got money for pedals.
I did just the bootleg version.
Yeah. That's rad. So so those are the main differences between those two, but they're both sweet guitars, as we can see and hear. That's a Palfaro neck, that's a maple neck, and the pickups are a little different, the bridges are a little different, the looks are a little different. Like, that's a super cool color.
Yeah.
Obviously not something I think Fender did in the 60s, to my knowledge. But the seafoam green one, that's definitely a look that we're used to. Yeah. Exactly. So that's pretty much all we need to know about these guitars. Zach, where can we find you? Where do we look?
Wow, I'm right here. I'm just kidding. I got social media. You can check me out on Instagram, Zach Saunders. You can check me out on Spotify, just Zach Saunders. Actually started this new thing called Bigo too. I've been live streaming every day, so
every day.
Yeah.
Well, everybody's live streaming all the time now.
Yeah, I mean, was it 2020?
Yeah,
because 2020 lost.
Yeah, we love it.
Try to make some good out of it, but yeah, I've been live streaming a lot on Bigo. So the Zach Saunders, same thing. So that's where you can find me.
Awesome. We will look. We'll have links down below. That pretty much wraps it up for today. My name is Aridonis, and thanks for tuning in to FP GEAR GAB. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.